So, Future Alex here again. We're on part 2 of this video where I actually go and service the skis with this product. I hope you enjoy.
This is 150 Days of Winter. You get this view.
It's been an incredible day. Thank you all, for everybody.
In front of me I have, well, first of all, I've got the proper attire on, but in front of me I have my trusty K2 Seth skis that have done me many seasons, and I'm going to basically, I've got a gouge out of one of the skis there, which I'm going to fill out with Ptex and then flatten. I'm going to go and wax both of these skis, and I'm also going to go and edge both of these skis. So why don't we go and do the Ptex first. Now, of course, it should be noted that before you go and service your skis in any way, they should be at like room temperature and they should be dry. Trying to do this just after you've come back from skiing and you try and wax it, it won't work, okay? Or it won't be optimal. Where I have the damage, which I'm going to Ptex, it's actually got a black background on it, so I can use either the clear or the black. In this case, I'm going to use the black. I've made sure that the gouge is clean, and basically with a cigarette lighter, I'm basically going to melt the end of the Ptex, which is then going to drip into where the gouge is. And of course, I wouldn't recommend inhaling any of this smoke. After this has been melted, it's advisable to leave it for about 15 to 20 minutes so that it can harden, and then we're going to remove the excess from the patch.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so 15 minutes have now passed, and I'm going to be using the metal scraper to remove the excess of the Ptex. Very useful, the first tool used, and now we can see that basically if I run my fingers over that, I can't feel any of the edges of the damage, and that's like as near as flat as I can feel it, which is good. So now we are going to go and we are going to wax these skis. Of course, a couple of things we need to do before we start waxing, and one of them is to basically hold down the bindings. So if we, with the elastic band that's provided, put an elastic band over the binding, which basically pulls the brake up, and it means that basically when I run the iron over here, I can get a nice flat surface. The wax that I'm going to be using is marked for cold snow because we are in January at the moment, and on the packet it says 125 degrees centigrade to set the iron to. So if I just go and set the iron here, There we go. You should, of course, not have to actually put very much wax on the ski, because however much wax we put on, we're going to take off about 90% of it. So there's no point in literally pouring wax everywhere. Use it sparingly. So we're now going to, with the iron, we're going to go and run a tiny droplets of wax along the ski, and then we're going to melt it out, flatten it out. So now that we have laid droplets of wax, and I think I've put too much on, but again, as I say, we're going to take most of it off again. Now, I want to get rid of these droplets by basically spraying it out with the iron. And I'm just going to run the iron back and forth, basically, which will flatten the wax and spread it out over the entire ski. You can look back over the ski and see if there are any areas which have not got any wax on them at all, and you can reapply some more. But I think I've got mine pretty well covered. If I look down the ski, we can see that everything is, and basically almost as quickly as we've put it on, and as soon as it cools down, we're now going to try and remove as much of it as possible.
Later.
Now about 10 minutes has passed since I put the wax on. I'm basically using the tool which is, I think, listed as number 3 in the book. I'm now going to go and start removing the excess wax from the ski. And just to show you, you see, this is the excess wax that is coming off. Of course, also, I realised how good this little pinny is that they give you with it, is that I've got like flakes of wax everywhere, and of course they would have gone all over me instead of in here. So actually, you know, this is really quite useful. We now need to give a brush to give like a final polish to the ski. When you use any of these brushes, it'll leave little grooves in the ski, which will of course will help you as you ski. There is a very rough one, there is a medium one, and there's a soft one. I'm basically going to start with the medium one, and again going with in the direction of the ski. I'm going to go and I'm now going to give the edges a very quick with another tool here. Now if you look at the inside of the tool, it says 88, 87, and then you turn it over and it goes 80, 89, and then 90. 90 is the one you want to use. You might think that 89 and 90 are like 1 degree apart. It doesn't matter. No, you only want to use the 90 degree part of this edging contraption to do it. And in this case, I should only need to go and edge the insides of the ski. So basically I'm going to have to hold it by hand, and using the tool like so, I can basically just run it down the edge to get a nice that is it. I am done. I have now, the skis are serviced and they are ready to go skiing. There is nothing as satisfying as and therapeutic, I'm going to say, as servicing your own skis. When you've finished and you see the final result, and it's just like, yeah, and I'm the only one to blame if there was anything wrong. So yeah, I'm going to say for $99, I'm going to heartily basically say that this kit is excellent. Of course, if there are any ski techs who've watched this and have cringed as I have attacked my skis, feel free to leave a comment down below, or if you have any questions, please do the same. If you would like to purchase this, there is of course a link down in the description. It is an affiliate link, but like I say, for the money, I can wholeheartedly recommend this equipment. So yeah, and on that note, if you enjoyed this video, of course, you'd like to see more, click the subscribe button, click the like button, leave me a comment, and I will see you all in the next video. Ciao!